Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we have Rohan Kale with us. He had scored 99.95 percentile in CG 2022. And today we are going to answer a question which most of the students stress with and have a lot of fear. So that is how to deal with unpredictable questions and unpredictable sections during their mocks as well as CT. So I was talking to Rohan before this, and he had told me that he had faced quite a few unpredictable questions and sections in his CT. So which is why we thought of making a video on this and help students on how to deal with this. So Rohan, please.
Yeah, so I had appeared for CET 2022, and CET 2022 is basically a lot of unpredictable questions in different slots. So in my slot, there were unpredictable questions in vocab, in even logical reasoning, and also in quants. So what we faced, like the unpredictable in vocab was what they asked us was the question in which they asked the correct spelling of different words. So there was a word which was like almost 20 alphabet word, and you had to pick the correct spelling. And more or less all options look the same. And there were almost 5 to 6 such questions where the words were ranging from 15 to 20 alphabets, and you had to pick the correct spelling. And again, in logical reasoning, there was the input output question where they asked us was there was an input given, you have to arrange it to need to get the output. But the problem was there was not 5 questions for one input. There were 5 questions with 5 different inputs, and we had to solve all of them from the scratch. So when I was solving my final exam, I saw that I just clicked next, 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 and I saw that all the inputs were different. So I just marked them in different color, and I came to them at the end of my exam. Also for logical reasoning, what happened for few other slots was there are complex arrangement or circular arrangement questions, but those questions didn't come in a bunch. They didn't come in a set. There was one question somewhere in the range of 5 to 10. Another one was at number 40. Another one was at number 100. Another one was at the end like 190 or something. So you get just 2 sheets of paper and you just don't know where you have solved it. And you cannot just skip to 200 questions to find where the other one is. So if these kind of things happen, you need to be prepared of how you are dealing with it. Because if you solve like the whole question and then you find there was only the other question does not exist. There is like only one question asked, so that's it. So you're just wasting on your time. So you need to be prepared for all these glitches that happen with CET paper. And it was more or less predictable because it keeps on happening every now and then. So you need to see how the paper has been framed, and you need to utilize your time accordingly.
Perfect, perfect, guys. So just remember whatever Rohan has just said and be prepared for those things. कोई भी set ऐसा मत सोचो that all the questions would be together related to a set. कोई भी किधर भी हो सकता है. Input output के लिए not necessarily that you might get 5 questions on that sequence. एक question आके उसको खत्म कर सकते हैं. So that's there. And another one is कोई भी section कुछ भी tough आ सकता है or some other types of questions that you would have never seen. So just stay calm, stay composed. You'd be able to get it.
Also, there was a question like you're solving vocab. There is a one big paragraph you're solving, and you see only 2 questions on that paragraph. So you are reading the whole VRC. You read the whole RC. You see that it's almost like 3 or 4 paragraphs. You spend 4 or 5 minutes reading that, but there are only 2 questions, so it's not worth. Like you are spending 5 minutes of your time to score 2 marks. So all these things keep on happening. Like in my VRC section, there were like 3 or 4 RCs, but there were not even 10 questions combined.
Got
So
it.
you might spend like 15 to 20 minutes on that RC, different RCs, but you will not get like 10 marks from that. So it is a negative investment in time.
तो व्हाट्स योर सजेशन कि कोई भी कभी भी आरसी आए तो नेक्स्ट नेक्स्ट करके देख लोगे कि कितने क्वेश्चंस है फॉर दैट आरसी एंड देन अटेम्प्ट.
Yeah, definitely. So that's what I did. The first RC that I had got, there were only 2 questions. So that really got me to think that I knew that I'm definitely gonna spend 5 minutes to read that RC, and I'm gonna only get 2 questions. So I just skipped those. I just kept it for later. I marked it in purple color. That what we say, mark for review is the option. I kept it for that. But every other RC was on the same line. There were like two or three questions. That's it. There was not a single RC that had 5 or 6 questions. So luckily, I was lucky that the first RC that I got had only 2 questions. And after that, for every question, I was just checking how many questions the set has.
Hmm.
Even for the input output, I had checked. I saw that the input is different for every question. I just skipped it.
Mhm.
I solved it in the end. Luckily the input output questions were easy, but you had to solve every question. You just can't get like you solve the one and the, all 5 are in the same line.
Hmm.
So it was more or less how I got myself alert for those questions.
Got it, got it. Perfect. That was really helpful,
Mm.
Rohan. Thank you so much for that. Our aspirants, I'm sure, would learn a lot from that. And also, guys, you can join our course. The top percentile has been made by 6 toppers from CT 2020. Also, you can subscribe to our channel. We keep uploading regular videos with toppers like Rohan. We take their insights, and that would help you to understand how you can attempt your mocks, your how you can do your preparation, and finally go for the CET. Also, if you have any doubts related to the course, you can have a look at the description. The link to our Instagram channel, our Telegram channel is in the description. Also, our phone number is down in the description. You can always call or message on that number. And thank you so much, Ron, for being with us. Thank you so much.
So Vidhan, have a good day.